So our Secret Stash Harvest Ale is a celebration of the Maryland agricultural season. We use locally sourced ingredients, put together a Saison-style recipe to come up with this year's Secret Stash.
Matt Brophy sent me an email a couple months ago saying that he wanted to do some kind of a harvest ale, and he told me that he wanted to create this Secret Stash Harvest Ale and asked me if I could find not only hops but some other ingredients from local farmers here in Frederick County.
With Secret Stash, we wanted to find ingredients relevant to brewing that we could use that are produced locally. Corn, soft red wheat, even potatoes all kind of fit this bill. So we put those together in a special recipe, and we're pretty happy with the results.
He put together a list of ingredients that he needed, including corn and potatoes and honey. And of course I know growers of everything here in the county, so I said, well, I think I can find you those ingredients, plus we'll have hops by the time you're ready. I think it's important for breweries to support local agriculture for several reasons. One, local farmers can produce crops that brewers can use, not just hops, but also other grains and ingredients. For example, with the Secret Stash, we were able to provide potatoes, local wheat, local honey, local corn, all that went into this beer, which I think will be an excellent beer. And a brewer who makes an agricultural product is better off working with farmers in his community.
Well, of course, our relationship with Tom started well over a year ago. We started using his hops. He knows a lot of local farmers, so he was able to introduce me to these farmers. We kind of put the all call out there to anybody who thought they'd have ingredients that could be used in brewing. We let them come by the brewery and talk with us about the recipe and where we were going with it. We also had a little bit of a celebration the day we brewed Secret Stash, and got everybody to add, we probably had hops from about 5 different sources, which was awesome, including some here from the brewery.
We grow hops here at Still Point Farm. I started growing hops because I've been brewing beer for a long time, and it was difficult to get good hops. So I thought, well, we'll grow some hops and see how it goes and put them in my home brew. And I thought, well, I'll see if the local brewers are interested in buying any finishing hops.
Tom Barsh is truly an innovator. I mean, he has, he built his own hop picking machine. His operation out there is pretty amazing, for being small scale.
Right now, we're cutting the hop vines down. We cut them off at the bottom about 4 feet from the ground. Cut them off at the top. We load them in the truck. We take about anywhere from 30 to 100 up to the barn. Now we're at the picker. We take the hops off the truck, hang them upside down. We put 10 vines at a time on the picker, and we're running them through to the sorting machine. We actually clean out the side arms. We're taking out the side arms right here. And then we put it in buckets and we shake them out of the buckets onto the sorting screen. We've got the fans on, we're cranking the machine, and it's sorting the hops from the leaves.
They're awesome. They're ready to go now.
We wanted Secret Stash to be a beer that was very drinkable but had a good degree of complexity to it. So in addition, of course, to the local hops, some of our other ingredients and a unique Belgian yeast strain add great complexity. The beer is very light, refreshing, but it's got an amazing spicy aroma. The finish is nice and dry. For this time of year, in the warmth of summer and early fall, it's a great beer to drink.
I think that a relationship with brewers in the state of Maryland could go a long way in helping farms and farmers to find a new outlet for their products, their crops, and I think that relationship will develop over time, and I think it will help quite a few of us out.
Well, I'm extremely pleased with this year's Secret Stash. Every time a new beer comes out, you get that little kind of butterfly in your stomach, and you go and you taste it, and it's just an insanely exciting time. It kind of feels the same way when we get a new label from Ralph Steadman and we get a chance to look at it, have everybody come around and check it out. It's the same kind of buzz. So I'm really pleased with the way this whole project worked this year.